Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Well, after a real emotional episode, we're back. We have our reward from helping out Michelle. And now we can go to this giant pillar. And we can play Lorelei's harp to descend into the ocean. And now we find ourselves in Nautica. Welcome to the seabed realm, oh humans from on high. It's been many centuries since your kind dropped by. If you should miss the air above, just tell me and I'll send you. I have the power to summon bubbles, one of which I'll lend you. Alrighty. Oh, the rainbow is glowing. Or rainbow, whatever.
Griffins, this place is a veritable paradise under the sea. Just when you think you've seen it all, you find yourself in Mermaid Town.
Calm down, buddy.
So we can breathe underwater now? That harp is something else. Well, now we're here. I guess we can find out if that story about the giant pearl is just an old wives' tale or not.
Finding the orb is important, but we need to talk to the Queen first. We have to tell her about Michelle.
Alright. In all my 2010 year, I've never talked with a human till today. You must be the guest Queen Marina mentioned. It's Her Majesty's magic that lets you breathe below the water. A special service for our guests of honor. Without it, you'd be goners. She awaits you in her pearly palace at the pinnacle of the prominence. I speak, of course, of the tower at the top of the hill. Oh boy, look at this friendly little merchant. So, we can't do anything with him right now because he's a shark. Later on, without the quest, we can actually interact with him. How fascinating. No gills, no fins, a pair of limbs just where his tail should be. My goodness, it's a human being underneath the sea. I'd hoped to meet a human ever since I was in school, and now there's one in front of me. Wow, this is really cool. Yeah, they all talk in rhymes. Every last one of them. We can look inside here. I'm keeping this house tidy while the owner is away. She said she'd be back shortly, but it seems there's some delay. Now this is super secret, but I think you can be trusted. After all, you're human. Our kind might well be disgusted. You might have noticed that there's an extra pillow on the bed. Michelle has met a human, and they're going to be wed. I'm somewhat scared of humans, but I'm sure this one is nice. Michelle's a connoisseur, and only the finest will suffice. Do we tell her? There's a hand-drawn book entitled Living with Me Under the Sea, with "To my guy, from Michelle your belle" written on it. Oh Kai, I can't wait to live with you beneath the sea. A few rules just to help you settle in more easily. First, don't panic. Take it slowly, breathe a nice deep breath. Panicking while swimming is a recipe for death. Next, no teasing. Just because a fish looks small and meek, his mum might be 10 times your size, and then you'll be up the creek. Third, don't look up. I'm not sure if you've seen how water flows, but waves can often send the current right up in your nose. Fourth, clean your gills. They're like your lungs. Try not to get them blocked. A bit of grit and you'll be in for quite the nasty shock. Last but not least, think of others. Selfishness is wrong. It's obvious, I know, but it'll help you get along. How sweet. And how sad. Alright. Welcome to the palace of the Queen beneath the sea. Her Majesty awaits you in the throne presently. Alas, the hall is high above, and we don't use the stairs. But if you will permit me, I will carry you up there. Just take my hand and I'll take you up, as simple as can be. So tell me, are you all prepared to meet Her Majesty? Very well, then hold on tight. We don't want you to fall. A moment's swim and we'll be in the Queen's audience hall. Hello, ma'am.
I welcome you to Nautica, the land beneath the waves. What brings you, Prince of Dundrasil, down to these coral caves?
Huh? How do you know he's the Prince of Dundrasil?
I have a second sight that touches every quarter, by which I keep abreast of all the news above the water. Of doomed love between men and mermaids, let us later speak. First, allow me to present the item that you seek.
Oh?
Behold the shining sphere of green, the orb you humans need. The treasures of the world above are marvelous indeed. Consider this my thanks for what you did for dear Michelle. Pray take it kindly, travelers, and may it serve you well.
And we have received the green orb.
I witnessed the whole sorry tale. It always breaks my heart. The tragedy of man and mermaid doomed to live apart. But while the mermaid's burden holds, such romances are blighted, and love between man and sea maiden fizzles unrequited. For years now I have sought a way to remedy this curse. Alas, my every effort ends in failure or worse. You humans cannot help but seem a fragile kind to we, who live 500 years and more down here beneath the sea. But though the flame of human life burns short, it burns so bright. You never cease to struggle. No, you push, you strive, you fight. And so your kind admire our kind, but we admire in turn. It is the World Tree's will that from each other we should learn. It was the World Tree's will that brought Michelle and Kai together. I pray that in their next lives they may stay that way forever. So too was it the World Tree's will that brought you here today. But now, dear Luminary, you must be upon your way. So set sail on the tide of time that flows ceaselessly on. And if Yggdrasil wills it, we shall meet again anon. Remember, though the paths we walk are filled with twists and turns, all roads lead from the Tree of Life, and to the tree return.
Very well. Well, ma'am, it was not chance that brought you here. It was the World Tree's will. No doubt she has some further fate in store for us two still. So set still on the tide of time that flows ceaselessly on, and if Yggdrasil wills it, we shall meet again anon. Remember though, the paths we walk are filled with twists and turns. All roads lead from the Tree of Life into the Tree of Return. Alright! We've met the Queen and found all we need to know. Do you require my services in going back below? Very well, take my hand just like you did before. I'll make sure you get down safely to the lower floor. Alright, well, we have one of the orbs that we have been seeking. I was obsessed with humans around 50 years ago. When their ships sailed overhead, I'd watch them from below. There was a certain trading ship which brought me so much joy, for in its crew there was a most delightful little boy. His tiny fingers tickled on a lyre's silver strings, and every day from dawn to dusk, the darling boy would sing. The songs he sang were nothing like the dirges of our nation. Those merry melodies moved me to a state of exaltation. There, we got it. But after just a few short years, I heard his voice no more. Perhaps he left the crew, and now he sings his songs ashore. Oh, how I wish to hear once more those heavenly refrains. Could you find them, friend, and beg that boy to sing again? Sure thing. Thank you. Let me tell you all that I recall of him. It was so long ago. My memories go dim. His ship was brightly colored. Silver, gold, chartreuse, and pink. A word was painted on the brow. Gondolia, I think. Does that mean anything to you? Is it some sort of clue? Please find that boy and have him sing his song anew. And I think... is that the only quest we have access to now? We'll get to those later. Get to that later. Okay, and then it looks like there's something else in Honolulu. So we don't have to necessarily teleport back up, or like, you know what I mean, take the mermaid. We can just teleport like normal. So we'll go get this other side quest here. Alright, let's talk to this boy. Man, where did he go? If I don't find it, it's only a matter of time before the rest of the guys realize I'm a... Whoa! It's you. Sorry, friend. I'm kind of busy right now. I don't have time to chew the fat. Wait, you travel all over the world, right? Maybe you can help. I know this is kind of out of the blue, but could you track something down for me? I'll make it worth your while, I swear. Ah, mahalo, friend. Thank you so much. Alright, I'll cut to the chase. I need you to get my lucky lady back. She's a wooden figure in the shape of the goddess Lona. I take her with me every time I go fishing, but she's missing. I must have lost her on my last trip. I definitely had her when I sailed up to that uninhabited island off to the north of here. Guess maybe I dropped her there or something? Which means you gotta sail up there and get her back. Oh, and don't tell the rest of the guys, alright? Okay. So we can knock these two out pretty quickly. And then, yeah, we'll do that. So we'll go first to Gondolia. Alright. So if we look up here, there's, oh man, in Gondolia, there's this bard boy. Wow. He's singing. Signor Universal is cancelled. It's shame. It would be the perfect chance for all the people to hear my beautiful voice. Speaking of a beautiful voice, the sailors, they talk about a voice they hear out in the sea. They tell me it is simply bellissimo. But the people who hear it, they fall asleep. And while they sleep, a horrible monster attack their ship and drag her down into the water. It's scary, no? But if I'm honest, I would still wish to hear it. Is it no possible it can be more beautiful than mine? So this isn't our boy, because this all happened 50 years ago. So in fact... Ragazzo, you're an adventurous, see? I can see it in your face. It's so full of curiosity and ambition. It's like looking at my face when I am young. There is nothing better than adventure. Grande adventure. Oh wait, no, hold on. Please hold. I knew it was an old guy. Give me that. He's around here somewhere. Hold. Hold. Hold on. He's around. We got this. Don't worry. Hey, there we go. Oh no! Ship in the port has been hijacked by some very violent Vikings. They say they won't leave until we give them all the town spies. Just kidding. It's hard to believe now, but when I'm a boy, okay. I don't feel like that's proper grammar, even in a different language, but the Capitano of the biggest ship in Gondolia, he take me aboard to sing for the sailors. I travel everywhere. It's so much fun. Molto divertente. There we go. Even the sea creatures come to hear me sing. One time, I even see the face of una sirenetta, a real-life mermaid. If you don't believe me, go ask her yourself. We tell her, the old sailor, about the mermaid in Nautica who wants to hear his song again. Yo, deserto, hold on. We got this. We're struggling today, but it's okay. This is the mermaid I saw all those years ago. I'm so happy that she remembers me. I would very much like to sing for her again, but I'm an old man now. My voice is not what it was. But you're a healthy young ragazzo. You will not run out of breath so easily. If I teach you, will you sing her my song? Grazie mille. Thank you, traveler. Well then, if you're listening carefully, the song, it goes like this. Farewell to thee, dear contest stage. Goodbye, cake shop, goodbye. I'm bound for Octagonia, my humble wares to ply. I'm bound for Octagonia, by way of Zwarda's town. I write to thee a letter, love, when I am homeward bound. So fare thee well when I return, united we will be. Leaving Gondolia's not what hurts my love, it's leaving thee. Yo ho ho, how long has it been since I am last singing this song? Now it is your turn, traveler. Let the mermaid hear my shanty once again. Perfect, so we'll head back down to Nautica. Don't ask how the physics work on this. Alright. Welcome back to Nautica. You've been so very long. I literally, it took me 2 minutes. So we sing the song. That's the one? The pretty little song that I adored. It seems like yesterday I heard him strung those sunny chords. But now you say he's old and gray. Your lives go by so fast. You fill your songs with fire, for you know that fire won't last. I feel that passion once again, and it's all thanks to you. Please take this, my friend. It's the least that I can do. And receive a Graco's trident. Perfect. Now, because we have the lightning lance, I don't know if this is... Yeah, this is actually worse. But if you didn't want to grind for a lightning lance, it's actually a really good spear to get. Alright, so we are back just outside the strand here, and our hint was that he sailed up next to this little island here north of us. Now, real talk, I can't remember if this one or if it's the one closer inland, but we need to clear this out anyway and explore here. Okay, we have some big boys to start things off with. But honestly, I think right now I just kind of want to try and get to the next zone. So we'll clear out some sparkly spots, look for some stuff. This is a decent-ish place to grind, just because you do have this cabin here where you can rest. So if you're not wanting to try and farm for like metal slimes and stuff, you can do this, but you know, it's whatever. And nothing else in here. We can make our way through here. We'll be coming back. Actually, I forgot that there are two on here. Like an ultimate key and a red key. So, yeah, that'll be it. Oh, you know, hold on. Please hold. I think I might be mega dumb. And it may not even be on one of these two islands. It might actually be to like the very far north, if I recall correctly now. So we will do that. Now, it's gonna be a little spooky sailing to that, but I'm gonna double check myself. I think it's actually talking about the island to the very, very top of the map there. So let me double check. So good news. It's not the one on the north, which is good because that island's a little spooky. That's a later quest I was thinking of. Because there's like tentaculars literally that can just spawn as a random encounter, which that was just a boss fight, so I'd rather not do that again. It's not quite the boss fight, but it's still not easy. But it's actually on another island that I've been meaning to explore up to the north here. Okay. Again, we'll just kind of flee through this, theoretically. One day we'll get Holy Protection and it'll be fantastic. Because a lot of this, there's a good chance that we're not going to even get anything, so I just really don't even want to waste my time. And one thing I really love just as you go around the world is that you can very clearly see where other locations were. Like, you could see that that was the volcano there by Hodo. You can see Yggdrasil just around on the map. Like, I'm a sucker for that kind of world building in games. And, like, being able to see, like, the little bit of, like, the entrance to Zwardas there and all that. Like, I'm just a sucker for that. It's good design. Okay, so this is a very special island. This is the Insula Orientalis. And as you can see, there's a bunch of slimes here. This is Slime Island. Now, this is a bit of a pain to find stuff for now. But, oh, by the way, this is it. This is our figure. But later on, this can be really, really good for grinding. Probably in, like, Act 2, if I remember right. But we can go ahead and explore the rest of this. Now, with all of these enemies, you do have a chance at spawning a metal variant. It's just kind of rare, but it's possible among all of them. There we are. I knew it was in the water here somewhere. But yeah. It's a fun little island. Most things on this first part of the island were very much over-leveled for, so you just kind of use it to grind some stuff. But then over there, you have some king slimes, which are pretty spooky. Like, that's not something we're fighting right now. We have a slime crown. Okay, we have to go the long way. That sucks. We do have some pots we can smash. Mini metal. I'll have to double check exactly how we're doing on those. But we should be getting pretty close to our next reward. What we got? Chunk of iron ore. Silver ore. Okay. Alright. That's not too crazy. There's another ultimate key door here, so we will be coming back to this later. And again, it's a decent spot for grinding, especially later on in the game. But yeah, fun little area. We'll go ahead and teleport back to Honolulu. All right, buddy. You're back. Well, did you find her? Yeah, lucky Lona, you came back to me. I'm never gonna let you go again. Oh, Lona, I've been so scared and sad since I lost you. I haven't felt that way since my ma passed away. Sorry you had to see that, friend. That ain't no way for a tough guy like me to be talking. The truth is, I never told the guys this, but this figure was a present for my ma. I may look like a stone-cold killer, but deep down, I guess I'm kind of a coward. I'm too scared to sail alone, but when I have Lucky Lona on board, it's like my ma's there with me. She has the same smile, you know. When the waves get big and I feel like I can't take no more, I look at Lona's face and it gives me the strength to carry on. Mahalo, traveler. If you hadn't brought my lucky lady back, I'd have been too scared to ever set sail again. Here, I want you to have this. Seriously, I've been a nervous wreck since I lost her. If my mom was still around, she would have chewed me out so bad. One of these days, I'm gonna grow myself a backbone and set sail into the stormy waters without my lucky lady to keep me company. And we received the Warlock card. So this is pretty fun as well. And we're probably gonna slap this on Eric, but it is an increased chance of getting critical spells. So if we get this to a +3, it's an extra 2% crit spell chance, and this stacks with Zam, and the Zam line of spells, which is good because those also have an increased crit chance. So that's an easy way for Rab to really be able to pump out some damage. But yeah, that is gonna be that. We do have another island to kind of poke out, where the little gulf pops in there, where we had a little exclamation mark in. So we will try and make our way to that. All right, so we did stop over by Insula Algarum. So it is... Hold on. If I can't... Okay, it's the one right there by the Gulf. I can't show it on the big map in here, but we will explore this and clear this out. Now, enemies here are a bit tougher, so it's something that we do need to keep in mind. But it's also some pretty easy items we have access to. Those chests, I think we get later on in the game. But yeah, but this whole island's theme is birds. So... we'll just keep juking around those, I guess. Oh, okay, finally got it. Alright, we can clear this out though pretty easily. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Okay. And we got a Shypox. Good start.
Oh,
Alright. Okay. So they just get a free 2 rounds on us. That's pretty sick. We'll go ahead and get a helicopter on these ravens and start AoEing them down. Big damage. And we can go for a party pooper on these guys as well. Some big damage there. We'll go ahead and slap a whoosh. I don't think this will do a ton, but it's something. 30 points of damage. And then same thing with Crackle. Again, don't think this is going to do a ton of damage. Ow, okay, wow. A lot more than I thought. I thought they were a little more resistant to that. So quite a bit of damage on Hero. We can try this. It's like 2 mana. It's a super like single target ability. Okay, yeah. I guess he doesn't count as a beast. It sucks. Honestly, we might just go ahead and attack this. Yeah, boy. And we can get a more heal on the hero. Big. And let's just go for a cutting edge. Let's throw some damage out here. Big damage. And we'll just do a good old multi-thrust. Alright. Oh, cool. Oh, hello. The birds just chased you for so long here. I think that's the most intimidating thing. We do have some griffins as well. But we can get some pretty decent materials here. Clump of fairy fluff. Okay. And one more chest here. Lucida shard. I don't remember what that is. Is that equipment? Oh. I was like, what? Okay, it's just a crafting material. Okay, I just didn't remember it. But that's nice. Alright, cool. So not too bad. Now, the only thing that's kind of a pain about all these islands is that you can't fast travel to them. You have to sail to them every time. But it's not too bad. Alright, Dave. Oh, come on. Alright, back aboard the stallion we go. So we're really close, and we're gonna make our way towards the inland here because there is another pillar of light. And now that we have the Lorelai's harp, we can go see what's going on. There we go. And now we're at the landlocked sea. And we find ourselves now in a whole new zone, the Champ's Salvage. So we'll explore that.